Oliver Bennett woke up early that morning in Leeds. He ironed his shirt. He checked his bag 3 times. He had worked very hard for this moment. Today he had a job interview in Manchester. The role was Senior Risk Analyst at Meridian Capital Group. He had dreamed about this job for 4 years. He took the bus to Manchester. He walked into the building feeling ready. A kind receptionist named Harriet smiled at him. She told him to hand in his documents and take a seat. Oliver sat down and waited. He felt good, he felt prepared. But something had already happened upstairs. A man named Richard Caldwell ran the department Oliver wanted to work in. Richard liked to be in control of everything. That morning, before Oliver even arrived, Richard had already chosen someone else for the job. Her name was Priya. She had been making his coffee and helping him with small tasks for 3 weeks. Richard liked her. Not because she was the best person for the job. Just because she made his life easier. When Harriet called upstairs to say Oliver had arrived, Richard told her to send him away. "No interview, no explanation, just go." Harriet felt bad. She told Oliver the position was already filled. Oliver stayed calm. He asked if he could at least speak to someone and find out why. Harriet shook her head gently. Those were her orders. Oliver thanked her quietly. He picked up his folder and walked back outside into the cold air. He stood on the pavement and took a slow breath. Then his phone rang. He looked down at the screen. Something was not right. The phone in his hand was not his. Somewhere inside the reception area, 2 phones had been left side by side. He had picked up the wrong one by mistake. He answered it anyway. A man on the other end was speaking very fast. He sounded worried. He said there was a serious problem with a big investment. The interest rate had been set up the wrong way. Instead of calculating every month, the system was calculating once a year. He said if nobody fixed it soon, the company could lose over £400,000. Oliver listened carefully. He told the man he had the wrong number. But he said he would pass the message on. He looked at the phone. Then he looked back at the building. Then he walked back inside. It was not easy. Richard's team tried to remove him. A security guard named Douglas asked him to leave. Twice. Oliver did not argue. He did not shout. He just kept saying the same thing clearly. He needed to speak to the director. There was a financial error. The company was losing money right now. The director of the whole firm was a woman named Evelyn Cross. People in Manchester's financial world knew her well. She was sharp, she was fair, and she had 0 patience for mistakes. That morning she had come out of a meeting looking for her missing phone. She found Oliver standing in the lobby, holding it out to her calmly. She listened to him. It took less than 2 minutes. Then she took him upstairs. Priya looked at the figures and said everything was fine. Richard agreed with her immediately. He looked at Oliver like he was wasting everyone's time. Oliver asked one simple question. He asked whether the system had set the interest calculation automatically or if someone had changed it manually during setup. Nobody answered. Oliver sat down at the computer. He went through the numbers slowly and carefully. Within a few minutes he found it. The interest was being calculated once a year. It should have been every month. That one mistake was costing the company thousands of pounds every single hour. He fixed it. The room went quiet. Evelyn looked at Richard. She told him he was fired. She looked at Priya. She told her the same. She asked them both to leave. Then she turned to Oliver. She told him she was sorry about how the morning had started. She said watching him stay calm, think clearly, and fix a serious problem while people were working against him told her everything she needed to know. She offered him the job right there and then. Oliver smiled quietly. He said thank you. But he had one small request. He asked that from now on, every single person who came in for an interview should be given a fair chance. No more deciding before the interview even happened. Evelyn looked at him for a moment. Then she nodded. Oliver started work the following Monday. By the end of that week, the investment had been fully corrected. The company had been saved from one of its biggest ever losses. Oliver did not just get the job. He walked into a place where things were broken and he quietly fixed them. Not just the numbers, but the way things were done. And it all started because he picked up the wrong phone.